What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning into Weekly Words. Welcome to 2022. I'm so excited that you're joining me on another year. And honestly, I can't believe that it's the 5th year of Weekly Words. Now, I know that last year ended a bit abruptly, but just like everybody else, I was trying to navigate through these uncertain times and figure out what the new normal is. So that's why in Weekly Words 2022, my goal is to talk through ways for us to continue to live on purpose, even though we're going through so many uncertainties. Now, like always, I do not claim to know everything, but I will be sharing my perspective in hopes to help us bridge the gap on where we are and on where we want to be and where we want to go. So this week, I'd like to tackle the question, it's a new year, does that mean that I have to change too? Oftentimes, whenever a new year comes, we are encouraged and honestly sometimes expected to have new year resolutions and goals. And oftentimes, these resolutions and goals are drastic lifestyle changes, which could seem very good in its core and be the easiest to start at the beginning of a new year. But are we really setting up ourselves to be successful? Honestly, I don't think a new year should be the only spark to change, right? I think we need to regularly ask ourselves the question, am I happy and or content with where I am? If you ask yourself that question and the answer is yes, then great. Keep doing what you're doing. You're in an awesome place. But if the answer to that is no, then we need to further evaluate and figure out if we're at least on the road to happiness and contentment. And if that's not the case, then something needs to change. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10 says, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." So if we're God's handiwork, I take that to mean that we have greatness inside of us and that it's just waiting to be released. Take, for example, a seed. A seed becomes a beautiful flower or a magnificent tree. That seed doesn't change into the flower, it grows into the flower. That entire time, the seed had the tree inside of it, it just needed the right circumstances to be able to grow into it. The right soil, the right amount of water, and sunlight and opportunity to grow. The whole time the flower and the tree was inside of the seed, it just needed the right circumstances, right? So as we go into 2022, let's take away the status quo of trying to have the new year, new me mindset and really just evaluate our lives and see if we are happy and content, not only where we are, but where we're headed. And ask ourselves the question, am I giving myself the right nutrients to foster the greatness in me to one day be released into the world? So when it comes to the question, it's a new year, do I have to change too? No, you don't have to change. But depending on how you're living your life and where you're trying to go, it might be time for you to grow.